Chiefs fans, brace yourselves. This offseason has brought an unexpected challenge for Patrick Mahomes. And while the number 15 quarterback deals with this uncertainty, one of the franchise's biggest legends made a shocking statement that caught everyone off guard. Could more changes be on the way? Stay tuned, because these updates are set to shake up the Kansas City locker room. Don't forget to drop a like to support the channel. Let's get into the video. It looks like Jeffrey Chadiha isn't exactly impressed with what the Chiefs have done so far this offseason. He even placed Patrick Mahomes on the list of losers from the first day of free agency. And the reason is clear. The left side of the offensive line remains a big question mark. Kansas City had its eyes on Ronnie Stanley, but the left tackle chose to stay in Baltimore. So the Chiefs went after Jaylon Moore, who spent the last 4 years as Trent Williams' backup in San Francisco. Now, he might be the guy responsible for protecting Mahomes' blind side. And here's the issue. Moore has started only 12 games in that span, and no one knows if he can handle the job. And that's not all. The team also lost Joe Thuney, who was a true Swiss Army knife on the offensive line and even played left tackle at the end of last season. Without him, the current plan seems to be moving Kingsley Suamataia inside. Not exactly ideal when you have a quarterback like Mahomes, but hold on, it's not all bad news. Creed Humphrey and Trey Smith, two key pieces of this offensive line, are still solid. And with the NFL draft just 43 days away, there's still time to find reinforcements. If there's one thing Brett Veach excels at, it's identifying talent in the draft. Just look at Humphrey, 2nd round, and Smith, 6th round, both now crucial players. The Chiefs clearly see something in Moore, considering they're giving him a 2-year, $30 million deal. He did step in when Trent Williams got injured late last season, but the big question is whether he can maintain that level of play all year long. Even so, Mahomes has already proven that he can operate under chaos. He took 36 sacks last season, lost Isaiah Pacheco and Rashee Rice to injuries in the playoffs, and still led the team to another Super Bowl victory. Speaking of Pacheco, Kansas City just added a backfield reinforcement, Elijah Mitchell, formerly of the 49ers. He's expected to share carries and contribute in the passing game, and of course the offseason is far from over. There are still more moves to come. So, Chiefs Kingdom, what do you think of these roster moves? Drop your thoughts in the comments. But if there's one guy who isn't worried at all about the future, it's Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce isn't ready to say goodbye to the Kansas City Chiefs, and he made that crystal clear. On the latest episode of the New Heights podcast, the Chiefs star discussed his future, and from what he said, retirement is nowhere in sight. Kelce got straight to the point. He simply loves the game. No deep analysis, no pros and cons lists. It all comes down to instinct. Beyond the game itself, what fuels his passion are the relationships inside the Chiefs building. He specifically mentioned Patrick Mahomes, Brett Veach, Mark Donovan, Steve Spagnuolo, and Tom Melvin as key figures who make the experience even more special. "I just want to keep living these dreams and working with them," Kelce said, emphasizing that his love for football and the franchise remains as strong as ever. The 35-year-old veteran is coming off a grueling season that ended in a Super Bowl loss to the Philadelphia Eagles. Despite persistent rumors about a potential retirement, his own words make it clear he's not even close to hanging up his cleats. His message to the Chiefs front office? "I'm still in." Now the question is how Kansas City will continue to build around him to keep the team competitive and help Kelce extend his legendary run with the franchise. The Chiefs front office is making big bets, but are they making the right ones? There's still time for adjustments, and one thing is certain, Travis Kelce isn't going anywhere. Now, it's all about giving Mahomes the protection and weapons he needs for another elite season. To make sure you don't miss any updates on your team, subscribe to the channel now.